is companies trying to run before they can walk or crawl. The British economy is teetering on the edge. Nobody quite knows what's going to happen with Brexit. That's likely to have an impact on people's incomes, which has an impact on their ability to repay their car loans. So I think the danger is of commissioning a big multi-million pound project only to find that your business results have really turned down because of the state of the economy. So I think there's a danger of trying something too ambitious too quickly.
The challenge is we're scared not to want to speak to a customer. The customer should decide how they want to be communicated with, and as an industry we very quickly want to pick up the phone and speak to the customer or sit in front of them.
A challenge with anything regulation for me, with all the artificial intelligence techniques that will be embedded over the next few years, they'll come with the challenges of how we monitor, how we make sure that we're using them appropriately, and how we actually control the models that are being deployed in strategy.
So one of the challenges which I think is most relevant is there's a lot of opportunity recently with the developments in sort of deep learning techniques and more complex approaches to modeling. We're quite constrained with the way that we approach the modeling to make sure that what we do is explainable and we can be confident that we're making appropriate decisions for customers. I think one of the most interesting opportunities around this is how can we develop our techniques in a way that we are able to take better advantage of the data whilst at the same time keeping that commitment to the customer.
So at Forrester, we think there's a huge opportunity for companies to use a whole variety of artificial intelligence technologies to automate existing processes, to reduce manual error, to improve compliance, to improve underwriting. So there's all through the spectrum, every single process involved in motor finance can be improved by one or other artificial intelligence technology. So there's a huge opportunity to create better customer experiences and more operational efficiency.
I think we talked today that we haven't actually done much in motor finance on AI. There's been some real good focus on origination and scorecards and stuff, but there's so much we can do from interacting with a customer, from speaking to them in the way that they want to be communicated with. So I think there's a long way for us to go, and I think there's some low-hanging fruit that we can look at today, as well as some longer-term stuff.
I'm very data hungry as a person, so I'm looking forward to using techniques that will enable us to actually interrogate different data sources, bring that all together and use in our strategies.
So I think there's a lot of opportunities within motor finance to make better use of a wider variety of data and use that in a smarter way to help give decisions which are more appropriate to the customer. I think one thing that comes up a lot when you talk about AI in decision making is making inappropriate decisions, and maybe in the case of motor finance, not offering someone a loan who should be, and doing that, whether you're doing that appropriately or not, and also potentially giving somebody a credit product that they can't afford to pay and then putting them into severe financial difficulties.